Today, on Be Something Wonderful, if you were manifesting everything you want right now, who would you be? I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. If you were manifesting everything that you want, everything that you dream about, right now, who would you be? Not how would you feel, but who would you be? Remember, thoughts and feelings are always changing. It's not based on thoughts and feelings. It's not based on changing circumstances. Remember, those changing thoughts and feelings are not source and don't create anything. You do. You're source. You're the creator. That's why Neville Goddard said, when I speak of feeling, as in the feeling of wish fulfilled, I do not mean emotion, those changing thoughts and feelings, the changing emotions, but the acceptance of the fact that it is fulfilled, that it is done, that you are that person you desire to be. So go to that. Who would you be? How would you be? You would be grateful. You would be carefree. You would be in love with life. Do you see? It's not about change. Those are not temporary changing thoughts and feelings. That's a state of being, a state of gratitude, a state of freedom, a state of love. You're more like your source energy, the essence that you are as all that is. It's open, it's natural, it's uninhibited. That's your true spontaneous nature as all that is, as the creator, as the source of everything you want and desire to experience. In other words, there's no external cause. You're not allowing the changing thoughts and feelings and the changing circumstances to define or determine who you are. You do, knowing that your true nature is innate gratitude for just existing as I am. I exist. That's gratitude. You're carefree. You're in love with life because you are love. You are freedom. You see this? Be that version of you who is always manifesting everything you want and desire. That is your true nature. That's your natural state, a natural state of love, a natural state of freedom, a natural state of gratitude or state of grace. The great I am in an eternal state of becoming. I am that I am. God answered Moses, I am that I am. That is my name. Meaning I am always that I am that is becoming in an eternal state of becoming and knowing myself as the great I am, as existence, as the one life, as reality, while never being affected or changed by it, by any of that becoming. That's you as all that is. That's powerful. There you are as all that is. The son of existence, of that one reality, of that one great I am, knowing yourself, being aware of being the one as all that is. This is the higher self, perfectly fulfilled. This is your true nature. This is who you really are. A perfect state of gratitude or grace, of love, of absolute freedom. No other cause, no external cause. And then there's you as all that is in expression. You in your higher self. You knowing yourself as all that is, as all possibilities, as all versions of you. You are, remember, you're living all of your lives, all of your possibilities, all of your identities here and now. All of those dream lives are happening now. It's you in superposition. And then it's you and you, the physically focused you, and your higher self framing a certain concept of yourself in reality in this now moment. And then you project and reflect a specific physical experience that's always manifesting. See this? Past, present, and future in every moment. Do you see you're defining who you are, who you were, and who you will be right now by this concept, by framing a certain concept of you and your reality. So stop basing it on changing thoughts and feelings and emotions. They mean nothing. They do nothing. They're not source or cause of anything. You are. And therefore, who would you be? How would you be? You would be that closer to your true nature, a state of gratitude, a state of freedom. You would be carefree. You would be in love. You would be the love that you are, the freedom that you are, the gratitude that you are, that grace that you are. In every moment, you're shifting and changing and creating your entire life experience. Why not be that one that knows that everything they want and desire is manifesting right now? And that will be your experience. So again, the only question that matters ever, if you were manifesting everything that you want right now, and you are, who would you be? Be that person. Not how would you feel. That's the trap. Not the changing emotions, not the changing thoughts and feelings, not based on the changing circumstances or conditions that sometimes appear to be in your face. They mean nothing. They do nothing. Who would you be? Be that person. Be that carefree, in love person that's feeling the innate gratitude of that being all that is, being the creator, being the source of everything that they want and desire. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, be sure to join us on the Tom Kearin YouTube channel. We have a massive video that we're going to release today on that channel. And also later this month, we're going to have our next live event, our 5th live event this year, our 29th live event overall on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. This is where I answer your questions in real time as you ask them. With great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.